Retail Training 1.4, Part 2, Making Copies, Anchoring, and Using Up To. We're going to start off by creating a square. Left click on a starting point, pull diagonally, and left click on an ending point. I'm going to select on the pull tool, and by selecting on the pull tool, my sketch becomes a surface. I'm going to select on the surface and drag it up by using my left mouse button. I'm going to select on the move tool and select the top surface. By selecting the top surface, I now have it anchored in the center of that top surface. I want to left click outside the box and I want to box select my entire cube. Now you can see my move tool is anchored in the center of that cube. I'm going to hold down Control and move my cube down. By doing so, I've made a copy by holding down Control. I'm now going to left click on my top surface and hold down Control and pull it up. Now that's going to make a copy of just that top surface. Left click outside and the move tool goes away. If I left click on the surface, the move tool comes back and it's anchored in the center. Now I can hold it from the center by my left mouse button and drag it to a point that I desire. Or I can use the anchor tool, which is located on the right. If I select on this tool, this is the anchor tool, I can just left click at a point and it'll automatically anchor at that point. Next, what I want to show is the Up To button. I'm first going to rotate my design and I'm going to box select my bottom cube. I'm going to move it to the right and then I'm going to go and select the bottom right. Well, first I'm going to select the top surface of the bottom cube. I'm going to select the bottom icon, which is the Up To icon. By selecting on this, I'm going to pull this top surface of the bottom cube up to the bottom surface of the top cube by just selecting on the bottom surface of the top cube. Now, the bottom cube has now reached the bottom of the top cube. Now, we have two different solids. If I select on the move tool and I select on the top surface of the bottom cube and pull it up, even though they intersect, they do not combine into a solid. They're still separate solids. The pull, however, with just the slightest pull, combines it into one. That is the advantage of move compared to pull.